I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Butterbean's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Wladimir Klitschko's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
You got this one.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Butterbean's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. A well-placed overhand right. Wladimir Klitschko's left now getting into the mix. Teddy, an obvious height discrepancy here. Got a real tall guy against a short guy. Right off the bat, advantage tall guy, but not necessarily, right?
Not necessarily. Look, on the outside, if he's able to control those quarters, yeah, he has an advantage. But once the shorter man closes the gap a little bit and he gets in close, guess what? There's a lot of target in front of him.
Oh, that's a big shot to the head. Butterbean's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. You get the sense that Wladimir Klitschko could almost catch his opponent's punch. Nice block that time. Wladimir Klitschko's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Butterbean's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. You're that tall, you're that big, you're that capable, you're gonna land jabs like he just did. Wladimir Klitschko scores again. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're gonna see.
Good return fire that time. Butterbean's able to land a nice clean left hand. Wladimir Klitschko's absorbing a hook. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Wladimir Klitschko. Everybody knows Wladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. And he just turns that hook up top and it does damage. Butterbean's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
You got this one.
Wladimir Klitschko, more than one punch at a time. This is a heavyweight fighter in Wladimir Klitschko that's willing to work. Move! Up top with the quick hook. Butterbean's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Butterbean's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Wladimir Klitschko's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. A good block.
Come on.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Butterbean's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
The left hand coming into play by Wladimir Klitschko. Butterbean's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Now this is exactly what I love about an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical authority. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Wladimir Klitschko has such command of his power, Teddy, and he's doing good work upstairs. That was a nice headshot.
Yeah, and it was set up on the back end. What I mean by that is he got his opponent to reach a little bit, and then he filled the spot.
Butterbean's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Solid left hand to the head. Butterbean's combination punching is working well here. All out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. Targeted counter punch by Wladimir Klitschko.
Yeah, that's it.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Wladimir Klitschko's nailed by a shot upstairs. Well, the punch stat guys will know how to easily mark that one down as a bad miss. The script for Wladimir Klitschko is always the same. Trying to target the right hand, he hit the target that time. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Butterbean's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Wladimir Klitschko's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Butterbean's right hand scores well. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Clean shot with the right. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Butterbean's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Butterbean's got a little something coming back at him, a counter punch scored. Wladimir Klitschko's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counter punch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
Butterbean's Butterbean's able to land a good, solid left hand. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Good combination to the head. Butterbean's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
He's working the body.
Scored well up top. A piercing jab by Wladimir Klitschko. Butterbean's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Biting jab by Wladimir Klitschko. Scores well to the head with the right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Butterbean's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good flush shot upstairs. Very accurate with the overhand right. Parries that punch intended for the head.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Nice work.
Wladimir Klitschko's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished himself to any great amount so far. Protecting his head well with his guard. Wladimir Klitschko's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Crashes home with a hook. Wladimir Klitschko's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Wladimir Klitschko's nailed by a hook. Butterbean's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Nice combination there.
Watch the hook.
And Wladimir Klitschko whiffs at the power punch. Right to the head with that right. Butterbean's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Come on, kid, focus.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Flush right hand to the head. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Butterbean's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Wladimir Klitschko's jab is really becoming an effective tool here, especially with the distance that he's keeping away from his opponent.
He's doing a great job of using that stick, making sure that that jab's in his face, but then stepping out and setting traps, getting his opponent to reach in a little bit and then filling the hole.
Butterbean's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. A flush hook scores well for him. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Wladimir Klitschko. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Butterbean's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Scores up top with a left. Butterbean's right hand scores well that time. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Wladimir Klitschko's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Good work with that lead hand, doubling up the jab by Wladimir Klitschko. And that's the end of round 4. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Butterbean's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Gets rid of that effort. Any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Butterbean's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Wladimir Klitschko's hurt by a superb hook to the head. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Goes up top again.
Keep working the jab.
Good block by Wladimir Klitschko and a good score as well. Comes across with a hook up top. A stinging uppercut by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko's combination punching is working well here. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Wladimir Klitschko. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Solid hook. Wladimir Klitschko's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
Good block there by Wladimir Klitschko. Very effective with the block and then the score. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Targeting that head with the combination punching. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Oh, what a hook upstairs. And that's the end of round 5. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab, then straight down the middle. You got that? Jab, jab, right.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even. Close. He said he was going to do it. There it is! It was as if Klitschko had a red target painted on him right there. Just before that knockdown, his opponent struck with ease. As good as Wladimir Klitschko has been in his career, he has been in this spot before. Remember against Sam Peter when he got up and continued on numerous times. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Right on the mark with the hook up top. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He's keeping his hands too low and he's paying the price. Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Wladimir Klitschko. Butterbean smashed by a hook. Little head hunting with the left. Butterbean's putting forth. Wladimir Klitschko's dazed after that punch. Butterbean scoring with that right hand. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. You see him with the left to the head there? Good shot to the head with that right hand. That's very nice work by Wladimir Klitschko that time, countering back after making the block. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance. Oh, and a big right hand. Solid. Wladimir Klitschko's down. He is down. A blistering combo put him there. Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring.